On June 27, 2025, the Supreme Court dropped a landmark decision that every educator needs to know about. The ruling centers on opt-out schools, those public schools that let families exempt their kids from specific lessons or activities, usually for religious or moral reasons. This case kicked off in Texas, where a group of parents wanted to pull their children out of lessons about gender identity and sexual orientation. They argued that participation clashed with their religious beliefs. The school district, on the other hand, said these lessons were crucial for inclusion and preventing discrimination. So what did the Supreme Court decide? In a tight 5-4 vote, the court sided with the parents. The majority opinion, written by Chief Justice John Roberts, stressed that public schools must provide reasonable accommodations for families who object to specific lessons on sincerely held religious or moral grounds. This doesn't mean parents can opt out of everything. They can't, but it does mean schools are now required to offer alternatives or exemptions for certain curriculum content. For you and me, this ruling has big implications. It applies to all public schools nationwide and could reshape how we handle topics like sex education, evolution, and diversity. Supporters say it's a win for parental rights and religious freedom, but critics warn it might undermine efforts at inclusion or even spread misinformation. Reactions have been split. Religious and conservative groups are calling it a victory, while civil rights and education advocates are worried about increased discrimination and a weakening of comprehensive education standards. Now, school districts across the country, including yours, will need to review and possibly update their opt-out policies. Expect more legal debates as communities work out the details. Bottom line, this Supreme Court decision marks a major shift in the tug-of-war between parental rights and public education standards. It's a moment that will shape how we teach and what students learn for years to come.